Hey guys, this is Kami and Sloth, and we are playing Elden Rings.
Shadow of the Erdtree.
Yes,
specifically.
We just played the network test for Night Rain yesterday. It is interesting. I see potential in the gameplay and the concept, but man, does that network test not do a great job of selling the concept or anything, because it's missing a bunch of stuff. It doesn't work, which is whatever. It's a test. That's fine. But like, there's no communication, so everybody just pisses off and runs in a random direction and does whatever the hell they feel like, which is not a good thing.
Right. No, definitely having the party support is like extremely important in that, because yeah, trying to play with a bunch of randoms who just kind of do whatever they feel like, it's not extremely fun. Especially when you put down like points on the map and it's just completely ignored. It's like, all right, well.
You could put down points on the map?
Yeah, if you hit the map button and then you, I forgot which button it was. I think it was either right stick or just like hitting X or some shit. I can't remember exactly.
To show you my litany of proper death.
Dang, so litigious.
So litigious. Oh.
Alright, give him that.
Oh, shit.
Oh, too late. Lost your opportunity to litanize.
Did that hit? It did. Okay.
Oh yeah, it does a lot of damage. Again!
And then Tish's damage thing. Oh, fuck.
I wonder if I have that spell. I should use that if I do. Seems pretty useful.
Oh, good. He's summoning friends.
Yes! That's why he's a Ghost Flame Dragoon.
If I recall properly, he takes good damage from the lightning, too. I might want to hit him with some litanies and then back off and just chuck lightning. I also might want to try one of the bigger lightning.
I think that's how I beat him. I remember just spamming this dude down with, like, magic. Because he was just a little too flamey.
Oh, and I forgot to try my meteorite.
God, there's so many dragon fights in this DLC. Ugh. Almost as many as the, furnace golems.
Foinus golem. Wait, which one is this one?
Sorry, Doc.
Stabs with ice lightning spears. He didn't seem to care too much about ice, so we'll not do that. Okay, let's make sure I understand what these are going to do before I do them.
That one, yeah, that's just a straight up throw it on the ground shit.
Get up under
Good for
his
AoE.
get up under his nuts for that.
Yep. That one's probably my favorite AoE spell in the game, just because it completely clears everything in a circle.
And it's gonna
around
do
you.
it's gonna do big damage to a single target if it keeps hitting it over and over again.
Yeah. With him that being that big, yeah.
I might want to go with Mimic instead of Tish.
Mimic's good for the copying of spells. They like to use them a lot.
Sir.
Always throw up the summon Mimic and use the golden, whatever the buff. That shit gets me through most fights. Nicely done.
Did that hit?
I think so. Not for a lot,
I'm
but
stuck.
I think it did. Stuck behind his sharp talons.
I tried to hit the wrong button to dodge. Goodbye! Ooh!
You're fine. Hit him in the wings. That's like my other half of the strategy is I just drive by, hit them in the wings, and then run away, and then go back, hit him in the wings a few times, run away.
He can apparently stomp out some ghost flame.
Shit.
I am noticing I'm not seeing a lot of damage coming from my Mimic.
No, your Mimic's never for damage. It's more for tanking the shit out of... Like, it has so much more health than you. It'll keep your enemy busy. Although, it can do a decent amount of damage, but it's probably not as damaging as, like, Tish or some of the others. But man, does it have health.
Alright, Tish, get in there. Give it a pee-pee slapping.
I always use the summons just for, like, pure distraction, which is why I like either the Mimic or the soldiers that are very tanky. Have some range. Shit, why not just do that every time?
Because it's slow as balls. Ooh. Oh, why can't I cast this?
Because you have no magic?
Oh, hi, look at that.
You just used all of it?
If he does one of those big jumping attacks, he... Oh, God, I was so far away.
Yeah, he's got those ruffled feathers. Loaded up on that one.
There it is. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to give him another one.
No, that spell is amazing
Get
for just
fucked.
clearing out AoE, but apparently for killing giant dragons as well.
Oh, yummy. Thank you.
Nicely done.
Ooh, a
Delicious dragon
somber ancient dragon smithing dildo. Cool.
heart. Wow! I got 3 of those in my cupboard.
Grave crickets, tasty. Let's see what's...
You got your 0 souls back.
Yeah, no, I lost my souls. But no, I'm pretty sure I'm too short to even use items to bring that up to a level. There was another item around here, I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
I thought there was. Maybe I'm wrong. Give me this.
Well, nicely done. Clearing out that dragon.
Dwagon dead. Now, I am missing my long-range spells. I may want to go... Fuck! I may want to go fix that.
You may want to go fuck.
The Night Rain sprint button on left stick clicking is killing me here.
I do appreciate the speed. I will say the speed of the game is nice. Being able to just like haul ass everywhere.
Yes, and I...
Double jump on shit. Climb walls.
The concept of
a lot of stuff.
Of a strictly cooperative battle royale style game is not a bad one. The fact that it would just let you kind of like, hey, let's just jump in, do a run, see how far we get, and just like, you don't have to sit there and grind the shit out of it all the time. You don't have the stress of playing against other players. And if there's communication, then there's a lot more, you know, cooperation and working together, which right now is just like some dude runs up and steals everything.
They did mention that the map will also go through some more significant changes, like in the actual game. Like, it won't just be perfectly static the entire time. Like, things will move around and change, and things... I don't know if they're going to add, like, new elements to the map or what, but it sounds like it's not just going to be a thing that stays the same. Which, I mean, I guess if they're following, like, the Battle Royale Fortnite type of, like, live service game thing, then I could see that, but... yeah, it's just really strange. It really does just feel like a weird mishmash of, like, Battle Royale, roguelite, PvE... It feels like a mod. That's how it feels. Like a good, really good mod. Like, somebody spent a lot of time and effort thinking about how to make this into a game.
I mean, essentially, yeah, that's what it is. It's just like the original Resident Evil 3. It's just like that. They just had a team that wasn't doing anything, and they were like, here, take these assets, just make something small and cheap, and just have fun with it. That's basically what that is.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Curious to see more about it, I guess, and like how it evolves and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know when it's supposed to come out. Is that like...
It's sometime this year, I think.
Okay, they haven't released a or announced a release date.
I'm not
I
positive.
wonder how much it's going to cost. I can't imagine it'll be like a $70 game.
No, it's I think it's $40. I think that's on the website. I think you can see if you go in.
Okay.
Who the fuck are you? What are you looking at over there?
40 seems more reasonable for just like a asset reuse type thing that they're doing.
It was like 40 or 50. It's one of those two numbers. Stop what you're doing. Don't do that. Don't ever.
He was about to explode.
Y'all are over here doing stuff. You can't do that. Can't be doing that.
Can't be just doing stuff.
But I like the
Some sort of doers.
I like the way that they make you play the characters. Like, they feel familiar because it is using abilities and spells that are in the game. But they're like, you know, pre-made characters with their kind of styles. But like, as the mage, you start out with a staff, but you only have so much FP and you can't really refill it easily. So you have to like be selective about casting your spells into at an area where you know you can refill.
And yeah, and you can refill by like hitting the grace. There's like certain things on the ground that you can like activate that'll like give you some boost.
Yeah, trees. There's these trees that give you FP.
When you beat like a boss, you'll usually get like perks to choose from, and some of those can be really powerful.
Yeah.
Like I had stamina ones where it increased my stamina by 10% and like increased my regen by a whole bunch. It was pretty nice.
So here's something I couldn't Here's something I couldn't tell. If you that's very phallic. If you if you beat a boss and that item appears, does everyone get a selection from that, or is it just first come first serve?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'd hope so, because I've been stealing the shit out of everything.
Well, yeah.
That's good.
Well, so regular items on the ground are first come first serve. Like, if someone picks that shit up, no one gets it.
That's just Fortnite.
But yeah, that
straight
thing,
up drops and has a color coded like thing. Like you can
That's good, because I picked it up on like the first one, and I got like this really sick candlestick weapon thing. But it looked like I took it because it disappears on my screen, and I was worried that I just jacked that shit without giving the other guy a chance.
Yeah, and the remix of weapons is cool because like they add some cool effects and things to some of the weapons, so they're not just the basic shit over and over.
Yeah, man, having a map over here now that I've been over here for a while just is really confusing my brain.
Yeah, see that big dragon right there?
Wait, was it on there?
Like I'm sure you've seen it in the distance.
Oh, the big dead one, or?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, I see him now. Yeah.
Hopefully that gives you a little bit of a landmark as to where you were.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be bigger than the dying dragon from the base game. I was remembering seeing something about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. They're very similar in size. They're both very, very large. I feel like the dying dragon in the base game was even bigger though, but it's hard to tell.
Nerd.
At some point they get so big they're just big.
You're just a land mass at this point.
There's one of Michaela's droppings.
This is where Michaela took a wicked shit. We worship this.
I free myself of the burdens of my butt.
Carved words coalesce. I abandon here my doubt and vacillation. See? Took a big shit. That's what that means.
Mm-hmm. What is this purple flower?
Purple.
The one that you just walked by? There's like 4 of them.
Oh. A nectar blood virgin.
Blood virgin.
Duh. Don't you know your plants?
Ugh.
So, I have yet to see what Mikola looks like. I don't know, aside from the the withered arm and the egg in Moog's arena.
Yeah, it's like that, but with the rest of the body.
But going off what I've
kidding.
seen on the internet since this game came out, apparently he's the twinkiest twink that ever twinked and has a giant thick ass. That's all I've gained from the internet.
I don't remember seeing any ass shots, but yeah, it's quite a very Twinkie character for sure.
Oh, Jeebus!
No better word for it.
Whoa! Oh.
But I mean, you'll see obviously why they probably use that particular word in context as well. Because the story stuff kind of... Well, I guess I can't really say much without spoiling it, so you'll see.
Don't spoil it, God. Hellos.
It's real crazy when fucking Father Gascoigne shows up and says, Michaela, I'm your father.
It says, Michaela, I'm here to slap them cheeks.
I'm here to slap and clap them cheeks.
Give me that ass, says Father Gascoigne.
Give me that ass. Show me what you're working with, says Father Gascoigne.
Okay, let's look over here then. Fuck you.
Got some blue plants. Glowy.
Fuck you. Okay, here's a beach.
Very glowy blue
Oh,
plants.
we got hands.
Oh,
It's also interesting.
it's Death Stranding. We found the beach.
In Night Rain, they like mixed up enemies and turned some into bosses. Like those hands I ran into as a boss.
Uh-huh.
I ran into a trio of flame chariots that were a boss.
Interesting. Yeah, they had some like remix of some characters that wouldn't typically be boss-like that made them into bosses. But then there's also, I ran into like one of the fights, like we were just picking up some loot, and all of a sudden this thing just fucking drops on us, and it's a fell omen beast or some shit like that. Absolutely destroyed us in like milliseconds. Like it just like summoned stars and did all this crazy shit, and we were just like not prepared for that level of a fight. So it almost seems like some of the side fights are like actually harder than just playing the actual main bosses.
I ran into a giant
The main bosses,
golden hippopotamus.
Yeah, because the main bosses are very much like, they're just more like damage gates almost, where it's like, hey, did you do enough in the previous section? If so, you get to go to day 2. If not, too bad, so sad. But they're not as like technically hard as some of the other bosses I've seen. At least so far. I'm sure maybe there's like also the opposite is true.
I was not sure if I was going to hit that hand in time before it slapped me.
Got lucky.
Make sure there's no
Is there something on the left side of that beach?
side of this.
Any caves in the walls? Is your name Tanya by any chance? Are you looking for any caves in the walls?
Any caves for which to trap Liu Kang? I would say let's go play like Deadly Alliance or something, but I don't know if you've actually played the story mode in Deadly Alliance. It's borderline never ending, and all it is a dude standing on a pillar. It gives you some text, and then you do a fight, and then you move to the next pillar, and then it gives you another giant string of text, and then a fight.
I'd rather just play, if we're gonna do a co-op Mortal Kombat, I'd rather just play Shaolin, whatever it's called.
Oh, that one's not co-op.
The fucking Liu Kang, the other one. The co-op game, the like beat 'em up.
Yeah, you're talking about Shaolin Monks, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Deception has an awesome story
Shaolin
mode.
Monks co-op?
Yes. Deception has a really
Yeah.
good story mode. That one actually has you walking around the realms and doing stuff. It's just, man, I don't
Which
know.
one starts off with Shang Tsung murdering Liu Kang?
Oh, I see you.
Like it just starts with like with Liu Kang training, and Shang Tsung comes up behind him and like snaps his neck. Was that Deception or was that Deadly Alliance? I feel like that was Deadly Alliance.
No, Liu Kang dies in Deadly
Because
Alliance.
you can unlock zombie Liu Kang. I remember that.
It's got to be Deception, I think, because you... Man, it's really hard to remember
I know, but was
details like
Deception
that.
done with a weapon system?
That was both of them. All of the 3D PS2 games had a weapon system.
But, well, yes and no. But one of them had like a more intense one than the rest. I think it was Deception that had the like 3-weapon system or some shit like that. I forgot how exactly it worked.
So in Deadly Alliance and in Deception and in Apocalypse, it was dumbed down in Apocalypse or Armageddon or whatever it was called. But in Deadly Alliance and Deception, you got 2 martial arts styles and a weapon style in both games.
Yeah. Okay.
These guys are trying to be sneaky, and it's not. Oh, hold on. Wait right there.
I do wish they'd bring up some of that stuff back. I didn't hate the concept of it, but
The execution was a little clunky. Oh, I've been madnessized!
you're mad. Which apparently doesn't seem to do much.
Not to me, no, I'm too manly. Eat a dick.
That's my secret. I'm already mad.
There you go, bitch.
One of these days I'm gonna play through the game and go for the frenzy ending.
Yeah, I'm tempted.
Are you dual-handing your seal?
I was while I was on horseback, and I forgot to switch it. Leave me alone.
Just over here two-fisting a tiny little, like, artifact.
Gotta hold my hand up, you know? It's heavy. This is too slow. Give me a horsey. A horse. Huh?
Got any caves up there?
Excuse me,
Wanna do
sir.
some spelunking?
Why'd I have a cave?
Go cave diving?
No ass spelunking up here. Let's see, get back off of this bullshit. So let's see where I am here. So this is going along this little cave thing here, and then there's this little whatever the hell it is here.
Oh, look, if you look straight up, you should see a wing.
I can see the
There
tippy
it is.
tip. It's hard to look straight up in this game. There's the rest of it.
There it is.
I can see where someone tried to climb. If you look right on the tip of that claw.
Yeah. Somebody came down there and was like, well, there's only one way down.
That is death. Okay, switch back just in case. Don't want to get supplies.
Supplies, motherfucker.
Half charge is good
Punch it
enough.
right in the air. Man, that frenzy bolt really just carries the entire game.
It's just such a good long-range hit.
Is it one of the like longest range shots? Because I swear it hits most things that other things don't.
Outside of a bow, I'd say it's probably the longest range you can do. If you're talking spells.
Yeah. Always forget about bows. I'd love to try to do like a bow type character, but I feel like that'd be really difficult.
Why is that?
Especially since there's no like, how does, is it only in first person when you do bow, or can you like, is there like a move around and shoot type option? I guess I've never really.
I
fucked
don't
with bows too much.
remember ever being in first person. Is a bow in first person?
We're not first person, but like you have like an aim mode.
Yeah, when you're using a bow, I'm pretty sure you have to do the aim mode, but I mean, you'd carry backup weapons. You wouldn't just use the bow. You use the bow for all range.
I would almost prefer to do like a thrown weapon, because at least then I can just like target something and chuck some shit at it and run away.
Like, I'd have fun building a bow character, but yeah, you'd have to have a backup. You don't want to be stuck fighting up close with a bow. That's just not smart. Okay, I feel like I've licked most of the walls over here. I think this is just a dead end at this point. Wait. I need to lick this. Oh.
Delicious.
That must have been an analog for Mikkela's ass.
This is Mikkela's Heine.
Alright, now, let me get the fuck out of this shithole.
Get back. Gotta go down the long penis-y area.
Get back! Let's see, so over that way there were more hands. They're gonna get very handsy over here. What am I using?
Oh yeah, lots of hands. Just waiting for you to come by so they can give you the hands.
Waiting for me to come. Bye.
I feel like a handy from that thing would hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, it'd be your whole body.
Doesn't seem like it'd be very gentle. Just dig its nails into you and
Stop trying to do
start
things.
scratching.
Stop it. Don't do it.
Not dead yet, motherfucker. And I'm dead. No, wow, when you did the full charge, it like lit them up for a second.
Yeah, they get a cooldown on being set on fire, but anything fire-based will set these guys on fire.
Whee!
But you get like a cooldown
There
to
18 fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember setting them on fire a lot with my Blasphemous Blade, which has like some fire damage built in.
Okay, well, this is a lot of nothing. Damn it. Keep doing it.
Yeah, your and my up and down on the quick menu are opposite. I have my Physic on top and Steed on bottom.
Blasphemous.
Do you ever use your Physic? I always forget. I feel like I never see you
I
use
like
it.
never use it. It's one of the. It's like the elixir of the game. It's just like, oh, I might need that.
Yeah,
at some
but you get
point.
it back immediately every time you reset.
I know,
you get
but my
your
brain still sees it like
Physic
an
back.
elixir, where it's like, don't use that. I might need it, and I might not get a chance to recover it before I
Especially
need
in boss
it.
fights. There's zero reason not to use it in boss fights, because if you lose, you get it back. If you win, great. You're going to use a grace and get it back. So
Mine's probably set up real stupid right now too. I think it's just like unlimited FP
Fix
or
it.
something. I'll check
fuck that
it
shit.
once we
Fix
find
it. Make
another
it better.
grace.
magic damage.
Oh shit!
Give yourself extra damage negation, something. Boost your summon power.
I'm glad those go away after they blow their load.
Yeah. I'm curious if they didn't at one point and they were like, nah, fuck that.
Whoa! He tried to lead the shot on that one.
Would you like some glove wart?
That's all they ever have. They better give me some sick
Yeah,
new
so
spirits.
if you haven't noticed, every one of these tombstone ship things has a glove wart. Like, that's always what it has. Every single time. 100% of the time.
Even other guys, can you please not erect
Whoa.
in front of me like
I
that?
would just, like-
chill.
Yeah, that's a little creepy.
Uh-oh.
I don't like the way it was erecting out of the uh-oh. Those guys are not happy with you.
Whoop.
It's Donkey Kong.
It is Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. Are you gonna... Oh, I thought you just jumped off a cliff.
Get me up there.
I mean, my fingers took a little bit. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. He's got some good recovery.
Recover this, bitch.
Recover this, you filthy casual. No, he's not big enough to take multiple damages. I'm sure the burst will do the trick. Oh, it did not. Did not do the trick. Whoa, did it just break that, like, pot over there?
I think so.
I wonder if you can get it to break the rest of the pots.
I'm gonna give him some true
There might be
death.
some secrets.
He did not care about
Might
true
be some
death.
delicious secrets.
You might be right. I just gotta make sure I
Spark
don't
some
walk
more.
off this edge. Oh my god!
Oh, you picked an interesting place to go. I think he walked off the edge.
He sure did. He does not care for your rules
coming.
and regulations.
Oh, Lottie coming. Hit him with the moon. Come on, man. How's he not dead? Nice.
Take
Why
that.
don't you just slash him in the heart to begin with?
You're right. Hitting him in the heart, that would have done it. Aiming, hey, a cracked pout.
Wow, you're a crackpot.
Ow.
Well, you'll never see what's under these delicious secrets.
I shattered my entire arm doing that.
Every bone in your body cracked.
That's
Long ways.
nothing.
Oh, what's that? What could it be?
Oh,
Surely it's a +8 weapon of... It was actually a level 8 thing, though. That was kind of
I
funny.
mean, I can definitely use this grave ward if I find a new spirit of any sort.
I mean, surely they'll drop a spirit or two somewhere in this DLC.
This feels like a...
It would be crazy if they did not.
This area feels very wide open. We're reaching the boober of the landmass.
No. There shouldn't be any sort of scary nonsense here.
Where's a...
Nope.
I would love a
No invaders.
place to
no
sit my ass down.
bosses. Certainly no enemies of any sort.
Hey, what the fuck is you guys? Alright.
They're goats.
This is...
Bah.
I'm gonna...
The furnace golem up there. You can snipe it
Where? Where?
straight ahead.
Oh, I see him. I thought that was just some fire.
The giant pile of fire. It might be.
No, you're right. That is
kinda
a
looks
furnace golem. I'm gonna go over here to the nutsack, and I'm gonna spend my shit before I lose it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna work your way down the shaft, but
I already worked my way
know?
down the shaft onto the boober, but I'm gonna
you're
come
just-
back here and
right before you finished, you decided to stop and let it go back to the nutsack.
yeah, no, we're gooning.
We're edging and gooning, gooning and edging.
That is, I've got. Let's see how much I actually need. I need 50k. Well, I need, yeah, 50. We'll just call it 50k.
My dog has completely enwrapped my foot in his arms, trying to sleep, and my legs, but my foot is now extremely hot.
Yeah, that's his. You don't get that back.
It is on fire. I can't in good conscience move this thing, but it feels like my foot is about to boil and melt.
It is.
Onto the floor.
No, you'll be dead in hours. Okay, then this one does 75. Okay, almost. We'll take a pile of 3Ks. I used one, good job.
An entire pile of one.
1, 2, 3.
Delicious.
I need a little bit more.
It's a good thing you only have 1,000.
Yeah, this is why I keep them. Specifically for shit like this. Let's
I
use
don't know.
10 of these.
But I use them right away, and also use them for shit like that.
Yeah, but then if I use them all right away, then when I need them, like right now, I don't have them.
Yes. You always get more though.
You
That's
not
the cool part about
not
it.
as many as I have. Let's see. So I got
Never had a problem with it.
int where I needed it. I was gonna do some dex. Try and diversify y'all bonds. All right, the physic. Let's look at physic. Beedly-beep-beep-beep. Okay, so I've got
wondrous.
stamina and stance break. That's right, because you had recommended it, and then I don't use it. So we're gonna change that to something good. We're gonna do.
I mean, I use stamina and stamina recovery and an extra stamina for
We'll
mine,
do
but stance
concoction explodes and concoction explodes.
break. Don't explode.
Yeah, this should be
Don't do
exactly what we want.
No. It's gonna blow up.
Perfect. Why does that exist?
So you can blow people up.
But it just kicks your own ass.
Yeah, well, you know, sacrifices.
Like, does it even do damage to
so what do we
enemies?
got? I'm guessing so. I would hope so. Well, shit. Be dumb if it didn't.
That one's for fighting
Purify
Moog.
Curse.
This one makes it so Moog's big AoE thing doesn't work. It's specifically
FP
for fighting him, and that's it. So yeah, this one I use a lot. Negates damage.
Each damage, it makes physic.
That could be good.
Oh, interesting. So if you like, okay.
Oh wait,
Converts
do you
damage
mean
received.
like, is this what it means?
Guess we'll find out.
No. Well, I mean, I took less damage, but that's because I didn't use two of them.
What else we got?
Restore
Really boosts HP.
reduces
So you
equipment.
can do some
load.
extra HP restoral. Stop rune loss on death.
That's never gonna happen.
Makes consecutive attacks grow stronger.
Hey guys, I fucked up. My audio exploded right about at this point in the recording, and I didn't notice until we were done. So we're just gonna dub over everything. And just, I don't actually remember what happened in this episode. Aside from the fact that
Me either.
we were figuring out my wondrous physic. I think we were fighting the ghost dragon at this point, and I was trying to figure out what was going to work the best.
This is like 8 episodes back. We're so far ahead.
Yeah, it is. It is 8 episodes back. I think maybe more.
Sorry, 9 episodes back.
I think I threatened to use the 2 exploding ones at some point here, and you were trying to convince me to use ones that give me stamina, at which I scoffed because stamina means nothing if I die in one hit.
That's probably right. That sounds about right.
But
so yeah, we were just gonna try to comment over this and make it make sense.
I think that's where we were. I could be completely off. Go away, phone. Shut up. I don't care about you. But yeah,
you
we're
have
doing this.
The twin blades. So
we're
you got
doing
that
this
far,
before
at
a
least.
session of Monster Hunters, so it's just like we need to knock this out because we need it. So we're gonna just record this really quick and then murder some monsters.
I wonder what our conversation was before we got to this point.
It was Aaron
I can't
babble
remember the first
about-
half of this video.
It was Aaron babble about equipment, and then a lot of really good, I was really upset because it was a lot of really good stuff after this. So I was really upset when I lost it. It's like I can't use any of it. It's completely garbage. So I had to just chop off your whole section so that we could do this.
Sam.
We're still playing.
I
with
still
the
think we
physics.
should have done the thing where you just reacted to me talking and tried to make anything make sense.
Oh god, that would have been me here for hours trying to do that.
Or script it out. Script it out.
So long.
You know,
Oh no,
just-
we're past the ghost dragon. Okay, no. Yeah, we're also doing this blind. We didn't rewatch the episode to see where we were. No, this is totally blind.
No, I just have a timer on screen saying in about 32 minutes we need to wrap it the fuck up, so...
We just know
So
when
we'll
it
see how
ends.
things
We
go.
don't know what's gonna happen. We're
we're
reacting
so
to it
lost.
along with you. Let's see.
All
I'm
right.
trying to determine where we're at in the game. Maybe it's the bird, the death bird? Did I
You
kill
got the
death
blue
bird?
field of flowers. Is this on the way down to the St. Trina area?
No, that's red.
I thought it was blue as well.
Now we're giving away things that happen like 5 episodes from now.
Oh, shit. I mean, the what?
Where? Let's see.
Definitely
Let's see if we
not
can figure
that.
out where this is. Let's see. Okay, Valley of Penises.
I didn't think about that.
We're going. I want to say this is going. No.
You're exploring, like, the beach area, aren't you?
Wow, man. Why do I not remember
As soon
where
as you
this
open the
is? No, I know where this is. This is the beach. You're right. This is the beach because this is the hill that
Yeah.
overlooks the beach.
Yeah. So I don't remember exactly
when,
where you were in this process.
When this was, that's the hard part. Have I already explored the beach? Have I not explored the beach? I don't think I went up here heavily before I explored the beach.
I guess we'll find out.
I know I get
I
killed
vaguely
by
remember
one of
there
them.
being a big hole. I mean, the what?
There is a big hole somewhere around here, but I don't know if we can reach
That's
it from
just,
here.
a theory, of course. I would not spoil anything like that.
There's only one big hole that I'm going to reach for. Oh, no. Hey, look, a big hole.
Oh.
Okay, now we know where we're at. There's some delicious deep purple lily and a
Oh,
big ole hole.
it is a big hole.
Great big hole. I was terrified of the big hole. I do not like areas of big darkness. You were making fun of me for not wanting to fight the slimes head on.
I would never. That doesn't sound like me.
I am prepping my big spells because
words
I
in
am
my
not
mouth.
fucking with that shit.
I make fun of you for over prepping fighting anything that's small, because usually in my playthrough I'm just like sprinting at these things and whacking them with my giant sword.
And then you die. I'm gonna give them
No,
some
not really.
litanies of true death. It does nothing. They did not care. I believe you were still telling
Have
me
we
to
not
just hit
figured
them.
out the... I don't think we figured out the red lightning spell yet.
I just used it.
Spoilers.
I just
The
used
big
it against
AoE
them.
one?
Yeah, I just used it on them before I
you?
used the other stuff.
Oh, I guess I must have blinked.
We haven't used it to greatest effect yet. There's spoilers. There's gonna be some ridiculousness with that red lightning.
So much fucking cheese with that red lightning. Thing's stupid OP. It's gonna be great. You guys are gonna love it.
It is my favorite.
From here
Man,
on
I
out.
almost jumped right into that damn hole. I almost dodge rolled right off the edge.
Yeah, this was about 10 hours ago.
Yeah.
Straight playtime. So.
Deep dank hole.
Yeah, I think you make a big circle around this thing before you.
I do, because I don't.
Jump in.
I already don't like. There's no proper name for the exact phobia that specifically, because it's like a combination of phobias. It's a fear of large things in dark places. Specifically, it's like a combination of the fear of the unknown and a fear of like massive things.
So you probably really hated that Mario 64 level where you are going down. Maybe it was Mario Sunshine
about
where
the
you're
eel?
going down into the water and there's a giant eel at the bottom of it.
That's N64.
And you have to like clean its teeth or something.
No, you have to hit something and it comes out. I hated that thing. Very similarly,
there was one in Sunshine too. Also has
very
the same thing.
similar to that in Superman on the N64. There is, because of the extremely low draw distance, I rented this game once. I never again did I rent it, but I rented it once. There is a room with a pool in it, and in that pool there is like a big eel thing. And the draw distance is so short that you don't see it until you're right up on it. Shit made me turn that game off.
Yeah. It's always funny to what things spooked us when we were younger.
And now I like, my wife loves Subnautica and she really wants to play it in 2-player. There's a 2-player mod.
Now that's a game
that
you
lets
guys
you play
should
it.
record together. There you go.
That would be fun. We're waiting for the new one. We're waiting for the new one to come out because it's actually going to be a 2-player game. We don't have to like, jury rig the shit out of it.
Oh, sure. I didn't realize it was not naturally 2-player.
So in that game though, you're in super dark, water way deep down, and there are leviathans that can just come cruising out of the darkness at you. And it is just the worst. But I love the game. I love the concept of it, and it's a lot of fun, but it is horrifying for me.
Yeah, that game, like, I like the building part and the exploring part. Not a big fan of the horror part.
And it's not like it's
absolutely leave that behind.
It's not like a proper horror game. It's just the concept of where you are and what's happening is horrific.
Some things are pretty horror-like in that game. There's some jump scare-esque shit happening.
But yeah, that is a very particular. I've tried to look for a name specifically for it because I could have swore there was, but no. It's every time I look it up, I end up with 2 different phobias that kind of mash together, and one of them's not even right. It's not that I'm afraid of big things explicitly. It's big, monstrous creatures that would never exist in real life, just coming out of the dark, or may have existed. Not now.
I think it's more like, I don't want to say it's like a fear of a dark, but just fear of like, I don't know. I guess it doesn't have to have a name.
It's fear of the unknown and explicitly large creatures, living things. There was a video going around TikTok.
So you don't like whales?
I like whales. Whales don't bother me. First off, usually whales are in water that's like, when you see whales, it's in water that's like near the surface, so you can kind of see them. Now, if it was in dark water and a whale was going by me, yeah, I'd be shitting my pants. Actively shitting my pants. Continuously, entire time.
Jet boost your way out of the water.
There was a video going around, not TikTok, I said TikTok, around like Facebook, and I don't look at TikTok, and I saw it on Twitter. But it was fake, of course. It was just like 3D rendering shit. But it was a video of someone in the water with like an underwater camera, and they're like looking at these big statues with open mouths like underwater, and they're like just impossibly large, and it looks very real. And then they're like looking at them, twirling around. There's like 3 of them, and then they look down, and there's one just shooting at them super fast but smooth, like actually rising in the water at them really quickly. It fucking made me almost drop my phone across the room.
That's called throwing, sir.
No,
Some
it
drop.
wasn't a throw. It was like a violent shake and drop.
I always hate those videos, like the somebody's like playing baseball or something, and then the ball bounces back directly into the camera. Fucking makes me drop my shit. Yeah, no, that sounds like a scary one. You should share that. Be fine.
I'd have to find it again, which I don't know that I even want to. It's not bad once you've seen it the first time, but man, it still bothers
Quick,
me
find
to
your
look
direct
at it.
phobia. Go on.
Oh no, I learned I had tryptophobia like that. We were at a friend's house. We were at a group of friends. We were at a friend's house with a group of friends. Let's say it in a way that makes some form of sense. And we were looking at pictures of new units for Nurgle in 40k. And Nurgle had just gotten this unit that's a tree, and the symbol for Nurgle is 3 eyes, like around each other in like a triangular formation.
Sure.
And the tree has the symbol for Nurgle on it, and the Nurgle's all about disease and pox and shit. So the tree's all diseased. It's got a bunch of holes in it, and the symbol is just a series of 3 holes. And I look at it and I'm like, man, something about this really bothers me. I just don't know why. I just don't like it. And he's like, oh, really? So he takes his phone back, and then he searches something, and then hands me the phone. He says, does this bother you? And it's a picture of people's arms with lotus roots superimposed over them.
Yeah,
And the moment that my eyes crossed that screen, my whole body went itchy. I started getting horrific anxiety. And I couldn't sit still. Like, the whole rest of the night, I was like that. I was itchy. I couldn't sit still. I was shaking. I was like, I don't know why that exists, but apparently I have a horrible phobia of it. Because that, like, mentally fucked me up for an entire night.
Oof, that's rough, man. Yeah, thankfully, that I do not suffer from that phobia, but I totally understand why people would not like that.
And it
It's
really
still not
sucks.
fun to look at. It's still very disturbing imagery, but it's not like, it doesn't give me the anxiety.
It was like a visceral, like complete, like visceral reaction.
And you're still going down this hole.
Yeah, it's a deep ass hole.
It's a deep asshole, indeed.
It's a deep asshole, and I was scared of like falling or something, dropping the floor out from under me, or
That would
37
never happen.
slimes falling on my head.
Let's see how you cook these guys.
Yeah, because cooking is the most efficient way to deal with slimes. They hate madness and fire.
Simply build a bonfire around them. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, it's a grace.
yes, and I was still concerned about the fall being too far and killing me because the game might want to troll me.
Which, totally fair.
It's also still the fact that we're going into a deep dark hole, so I'm hesitant to move too quickly. In case the game just... Because again, Sekiro got me with the giant snake. I love snakes. Snakes don't bother me, but something about a massive snake right all up in my grill really was getting to me in that scene where you're supposed to hide from it.
Big, giant, super fast snake.
Uh-huh.
Just
and they...
smashing its way across a canyon. Yeah.
They made it 1,000 times worse in the part where you kill it, where you jump off the mountain and land on its head in the middle of the big lake, because the fact that it's this giant snake is just in that lake. That I did not like. Once I hit that water, I was like, I need to get out of this water right now.
I knew this was the area you were.
Yes,
you were going towards.
we're in the coffin fissures, so all of this is dealing with this nonsense.
Yep. That's
So now that
fun
we're
time.
looking at this from the outside, looking in, what do we got going on here lore-wise? What the fuck even are these? I get that they're like big,
So these
coffin,
are
almost like funerary boats, just of stone.
They're the tomb ships that Ronnie's people arrived on, like the
What?
moon people or whatever.
Really?
Isn't that it? I can't remember exactly. I think that's
See,
what the lore was.
I didn't see. There went a guy down. He
Here, I
just
guess I can
died.
just look it up.
We started looking at the people dropping randomly off of cliffs for no reason.
It's always a good time.
It's people's favorite way of dying, just walking off a cliff. Yeah, I would like to know, because, like, I'm only getting the primary storyline of what's going on here. I'm not picking up on a lot of the side story stuff. Like the locations and what they mean. Yeah, I nailed him. There
I'm not about to spend a whole bunch of time reading here, but yeah, there's a lot of
reading, you non-reading some bitch.
a lot of lore in there. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good on the reading. That is, I just remember them being like ships that showed up, but yeah, why they're like in walls or like and like underground, I don't know. Maybe they like phased in or like teleported in.
If I think about it, this place, this world is what's his face's creation, right? Oh my god. Not America, not Melonia, not Millennia, not which person with the exact same sounding name is the one that we're the femboy. Which one is it? Mikola. There we go. This place is like Mikola's creation, right? Mikola made this shadow place.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember.
And dragged a bunch of shit here. Oh yeah, I wanted to try the Commodore. So many of these spells. Oh right, I missed. So many of these spells that I use so much of the game all just turn to garbage, and it annoys me.
That one should be able to curve or something.
Oh no, I understand it being the way it is because it was so OP, but now it's useless. It's just not even useful anymore. And like all my cold spells, I wore Ronnie's hat for like the entire second half of the game because I was using all cold magic and it buffed it, but now the cold magic does so little, it's just not even worth using. St. Trina's arrow. I wonder if those can do anything.
I use the big sword. Big sword is still strong.
Big sword lame. Except for this big sword, because it's the moonlight sword. That makes it cool. Also madness. Macho madness.
Yeah. This spell also very good, up there with the red lightning one.
So much better than red lightning. It's faster, that's for sure.
Well,
you have less control over it though. Yeah, that one there about shit my pants when that happened. Yep. I knew they were gonna do it to me.
That was good.
At some point. This whole place is just one big troll. Guys,
I hated exploring this area. I remember when I played this part. This is probably one of my least favorite parts. Not even because it was like particularly bad. It was just kind of longer than it needed to be.
It is, yeah. There's a lot of space in here that just kind of feels like there's nothing there. There's no point to it. You're not doing anything with it. You're not learning anything. You're just kind of killing these giant guys who are here for reasons.
There's not like some crazy buildings here that you're like investigating or anything. It's just like, just follow this path down. Big landmass.
The area itself is cool. I do think maybe they could have done the way this area ends earlier.
For sure.
Give him a little choppy. Still love this sword. These swords. I don't get to use them very often because of the shit that you fight here makes them hard to use. And they give you Rilana's twin moons, which is like, I guess Rilana is another, I don't know, I need to read this stuff and see if it explains what her relation is to Ronnie and whatever her mother's name is.
I don't know.
Everybody's got the same damn name.
Family tree goes.
But she's got like that sick twin moon spell. It doesn't get the buff from Ronnie's hat. It doesn't do dick for damage, and it's so hard to land on anything. Maybe, I mean, I could get the increased speed on spells, but even then, it's so useless.
Because that one is not cold damage. One of them is cold damage, and one of them is just magic or whatever it is.
Ronnie's dark moon is cold damage. Her mother's white moon is just moon damage, because it gets buffed by her staff. But it's just weird. Like, why give me this sick new moon spell and then it's almost complete trash?
Factual. Skidoo tree fragment. So good. Tasty.
Abandoned here, my love. Now I'm gonna upgrade my blue skidoo.
Yeah, you haven't done this in a while.
Done what? Upgrade the blue skidoo? We did yesterday.
Yeah. Did we?
Yeah, I got like one upgrade for it.
I must have missed it.
It's been a while, but it was like the first one in a while, but I did get one. Yeah, one of these makes my shit faster. I could try that. Maybe that would make the moon do more. Or be more useful, I should say, if it happens faster. Same with the dragon's breath.
I never liked using the really big spells like that, just because they did take so long to pull off. I definitely preferred to use the smaller, faster ones.
They're so cool that I want to use them, but they're so impossible to make happen.
Biggest one I definitely used was that red lightning one. But I mostly used it in AoE situations and not.
Yeah, you did not use it in the the form factor that I use it.
I'm not going to say which fight it is, but there's a fight that you go through where, let's say you struggle for a great deal of time, and then you really don't. And then you melt this boss in no time, and it's a little upsetting how quick it goes.
Kindly, Mikkel, I see you've thrown away something you should not have to those who cannot be saved. How will you offer salvation to those who not... wow, I totally missed that last line. When you could not even save your other self. Your other self. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to remember who's who.
How do these people understand the lore? Because I fucking don't.
So,
like, what books were they reading?
America is... oh god, which one is it? Is it Radagon? Yeah, Radagon and Marika are the same person.
Yeah.
Radagon the Red and Marika.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, they're the same person.
That sounds right. Yeah.
And then Mikola had...
back and forth.
Mikola is Marika's brother.
Yes.
That thing is losing its shit.
It sure is. And Mikola was... No, Moog did something to Mikola?
Moog took Mikola's
like
body because he was like in love with Mikola, or was potentially under Mikola's spell, for all we know.
Yeah, that seems
wanted
more likely at this point.
to have Mikola to himself, and so he took Mikola into his weird little tower. But I don't know why. I guess Mikola was in that cocoon because he created this world. That's the part I'm not sure of. I don't remember if he died or if he just cocooned himself to be this.
Yeah, not that part. Very unclear. I'll have to watch a lore video on that because no clue.
Yeah, either between Vadi Vidya and Zuli the Witch, you should be able to find enough information.
Yeah, really, it's funny. As much as I enjoy playing Souls games, I really don't care for the lore stuff.
I love the lore.
I mean, like, I like that it's involved and that you have to, like, piece it together, but I also am not that interested in spending so much time piecing shit together. Like, I kind of just like getting stories being told like normal stories sometimes. So, I don't know. I like the way they did story in like Armored Core 6, that was fine.
Yeah, they did story in that great.
More direct.
I like learning the lore. I do agree that like having to learn it through item descriptions is annoying because you miss out on so much of it.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool for extra world building, right? Like, it's cool when it adds flavor. I just don't like that it's like the main way you learn about the world.
I think my biggest problem is that so much of the lore is through loading screens that you don't see. A lot of the loading screens go by so fast you can't read them, and those loading screens are the only way you will get some of the lore.
Yeah, the lore stuff could be done. I wish there was like a codex or something that you can like build up.
Yes, that would be perfect.
Like
if
like, the more
as
stuff
you learn
find,
things,
the more it opens up. Yeah.
and then you could just like sit down one day and just read through it.
That would be ideal. Oh god. Forgot about these things.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that, and then I wasn't ready for that one either.
Somehow you still weren't healing. There we go.
I was about to heal, and then that one happened, so I freaked out.
If I recall correctly, spoilers, I think you die horribly any second now.
I don't know. I think I do. I think I do just fine against these guys.
I think you end up getting shot like out of nowhere and then die.
I'm trying to use that to reach it. I don't know if it ever hits. Oh, it did. Oh, look at that. See, it hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it one more time. I think I blow up the
Weird
pile of
ass
rocks
reach.
to my right. Yeah. Killed that one at random.
I just remember like some crazy death.
Ah, that might be
That's
it right
a
there.
silver tier that you didn't pick up. There you go.
Congealed
No, it's not.
putrescence.
Congealed putrescence.
Delicious. I think you might be right. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of these rocks over here. No, I'm pretty sure I get through these too.
I think this is it. This feels like
this looks easy.
this has a deathly aura about it.
I don't know why you would ever consider that. I don't know what silliness your brain has going on. Look, see how I take care of them?
Expert.
Oh! It didn't let me
Oh
target
yeah,
the
and these
fucker.
things all roll down the hill.
Then I just decided, fuck it, I'm going in.
Which, you know, works out. Just trigger them and run.
Delicious soul.
No, I guess you're fine here. I don't think you... Oh, wait.
Yeah, I don't die. I don't never die, ever, for anything.
Goonies never die.
Goonies never say die.
Grave.
Except when they die.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
sometimes they die.
Gravewort. Everything here is Gravewort.
Wait for it. Ah,
I'm just blowing them up for funsies now.
I got 20
All
bucks
right.
and you dying within the next 10 minutes.
How far do we make it here? That's what I'm wondering.
I don't know, but we got 7 minutes left. In this
That's the one I'm getting
recording
to
session.
over there. Oh, hi there. Ooh.
Nice stab.
Yeah, I'm trying to fight with the wrong sword in this place. Sword that projects you forward a whole bunch. It's great to have here. You can feel my sphinx clench even here when I do that. All right, who's next? More wormy boys. You might it could still occur. One of these could just snipe me when I'm not paying attention. Because my health isn't maxed out.
Whoa.
Ow.
Oh.
Nope, you can't hit me. Can't touch me. Cannot touch me. What a loser.
Ah. Damn. You fall off and die? How do you
Damn.
die? I swear you die.
I don't die. I don't never die.
You got 6 minutes to die.
For any reason do I die.
That's the next Bond movie coming out. 6 minutes.
6 minutes to die.
Oh. There it is.
Nope.
Ah,
Nope.
no.
Not happening.
Damn.
Don't die.
Invincibility.
You're just tricking people.
Lucky
Trying to
bastard.
make people think I die. See that
And
grace?
there's a grace. You're gonna fall into a pile of those things and die horribly. Here it comes.
Right in front of it. Ankle snap,
No.
head bashes off rock.
No, you're fine. You make it.
Perfectly
I'm a
fine.
dirty liar.
You are a
Like
dirty
liar of
liar.
lies.
Oh. Why am I hugging like I was the one who just did that just now? This happened.
I mean, in a
weeks or
way,
month
you
ago.
did, right? What is a memory but, you know, a thing you just saw happen?
I can feel the tension from when I did it then, because I was like, man, I really would love to see a grace now. What am I doing? What am I... Oh, were we talking about the nut sacks there or something? What the feck am I doing? Because I think I picked up a weapon or something, and we were trying to figure out what it was. There's a cestus.
I don't remember.
Or a pata. Got lots of whips.
The tooth whip?
I think I had just picked up the tooth whip when we were looking at it.
Delicious. Crunchy tooth whip.
I don't want to crunch it.
Eat it like a rope nerds. What do you call those?
I do. Yeah. Nerds rope. That's what it was called. Oh, ew. Oh, please. Now I'm feeling it. I can feel my teeth crunching against it.
Delicious.
I was telling you how stupid big, giant, dumb axes are.
Coolest axes in the game. Thank you very much.
Lame, stupid, dumb.
Awesome.
Useless. I want to use
Hand of Millennium.
I even maxed it out for some reason. I can't use it. It needs 48 dex.
For all we know, we could have already finished the video at this point, and we're just like bullshitting. Who knows?
I guess that's entirely possible, but I don't think we would have left it recording that long, will we?
But we got 3 more minutes to go, so I guess
let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Make it work one way or another.
We went to a, I mentioned it to you, but for this, we went to a, not the Taste of Cincinnati, that's a different thing. We went to an Asian food festival they do in Cincinnati. It is in the exact same spot that they do Oktoberfest, and it looks a lot like Oktoberfest, but it's Asian things instead of copious amounts of alcohol. So we had a good time. It's good food, overpriced. Like the prices on the vendors have gone up drastically. But the portions are small, which would be perfect when you're going around tasting a bunch of food, except the prices are as if you're getting a full dinner.
Oh, jeez.
So you're paying like $10 for 2 gyoza, which is insanity. But the food was really good, but and it's because food prices are sky high right now, and like no one can afford shit. So it just, it's really gross. It hurts the industry as a whole. But ignoring that, the food is great. I got some takoyaki. We got some, what was that? It was a chicken fried rice. It was from a place called Chino's, that is run by the people that are in Findlay Market in Cincinnati. For those in Cincinnati, it's one of the places in Saigon Market, in Findlay Market, I think is what it's called. But food was really, really good there. Apparently wife went to school with like 2 of the people that run it.
Small world.
We had, of course, boba. I get a Thai boba tea every chance I can.
Of course.
We had the takoyaki. What else did we
It's funny, when I go to my local food pho place, when I ask for the Thai tea, the guy always gets very disappointed when I say no boba. He's very proud of his boba at that place.
I'd be disappointed too. I'd throw you out.
I like just the tea, all right?
I forgot.
All right, T-minus 1 minute.
I should
really
wrap this
shit up.
All right. I'm pretty sure I'm just fucking around with weapons at this point in the video. So anyway.
Yeah, I don't think we make much any progress.
Thank you guys very much for watching. Sorry I fucked up, and, well, my computer fucked up. I didn't do shit. But sorry we had some issues with this video. But it'll be back to normal in the next video. We'll be back to the past. We're from the future. That is the past. We will be back to the past. We will eventually catch up to now.
He's currently fighting all the hardest bosses all in a row, boss rush style.
There's a boss rush, Mega Man style boss rush. If you guys have anything to say, any games you want to see us play, anything you want to talk about this game, the lore perhaps, if you know what the fuck is going on in here, let us know down in the comments. Give us a description if you want to see more. We've got a great backlog at this point, lots of series.
15 seconds!
Oh god! We'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Bye!